David Kosha wants to know, last year I heard of a live-action film based on the amazing graphic novel series Fables. Do you guys have any updates? You rock.
Did that not get turned into a video game? Did Fables not get turned? I thought I remember playing. I thought maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Fable. I have no information on that. I don't.
I seem to remember thinking that maybe it was going to go to TV. And again, I could be thinking there's so many of these properties flying around now.
Now that you say that, that's ringing a bell for me now. Maybe that's it. Dennis, have you heard anything?
I don't think so, but I think that Once Upon a Time on ABC, now that that's kind of a hit, has kind of taken away the momentum from making a Fables television series. Maybe they will go with the movie.
All right.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Okay, let's move on. Next one.
Zuka wants to know, does Star Wars 7, or any film for that matter, have the chance to dethrone Avatar at the box office?
Star Wars 7 does. Not many films have that potential, but I'm gonna stress that word potential. It's got the potential. It has to. If this Star Wars movie is awesome, yes, it could dethrone it. But it would have to be awesome to get that, not just twice, but that 4th, 5th, and 6th viewings of people going back to see it. And if that happens, then absolutely. I think it's got the greatest potential to do it. Then I think it's got more potential to do it than Avengers 2. Yeah. I think it's got more potential to do it than Batman vs. Superman. Although all 3 of those films have that potential, I'd say Star Wars has the most potential. What do you guys think?
I think all 3 of them have the potential, especially because nowadays, prices are higher and we have, more cool things to check out, IMAX and 3D and all that stuff.
Don?
I don't know about Batman, Superman. I would say Avengers 2, I think, has a chance to do that. And then, yes, Star Wars Episode 7, sure. But either one of those.
Right. But they have to, but we all agree, right? Whichever film it is, has to be great to get the multiple repeat viewings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's Titanic, you're talking about Japanese 13-year-old girls. Go see the film 90 times. But yeah, I agree. I think Avengers definitely has the potential. I think you're right. I think quality of the film is what gets the word of mouth going. It's what gets people to want to come and revisit the experience. And that's what gets the dollars in the box office. So we'll see.
All right, let's take 2 more quick.
John Shesby wants to know if you think Ben Affleck can become the first person to win Oscars for writing, producing, directing, and acting.
Yeah, yeah, he really could. I mean, it's he's already been the lead actor in a film that has won Best Picture, so he's on his way. He was great in The Town, and he's just getting better and better and better as an actor. I'm very curious to see him as an actor in the hands of a David Fincher for Gone Girl. That will be very interesting to see his performance in that. But as a producer, absolutely. Well, he's already got one as a producer. Yeah. As a director, you're damn right he's going to get one as a director. He should have got one for a director last year, and he's already got one as a writer. So he's getting close. So just quickly around the table, yay or nay, will Ben Affleck, within the next 20 years, have all 4 of those Oscars on his mantle? Dennis?
He has the best chance out of anyone.
Don?
Yes.
Yep.
Miri? All right. One more. Let's go.
Gavin Mullen says, hey guys, love the show. With the announcement of a new Friday the 13th, do you think we'll ever go back to Elm Street?
I don't know. I mean, the funny thing is both of those remakes kind of came out in the same. Both the remakes came out kind of within a calendar year of each other, or within a couple years of each other, and they were both bad. But they both had potential. They both still have the big names. I mean, look, you make a Nightmare on Elm Street movie for a $25 million budget, you could very well make money on it. I mean, just because of horror fans that are out there might go flocking to it. I don't want there to be. I think they should just let it be, but I'm going to say yes. I think we are going to see another Nightmare on Elm Street at some point.
The thing about Nightmare on Elm Street, I loved this movie. I saw it when I was way too young to be watching these kinds of movies, but what I loved about it was this tone that they managed to capture of humor and horror happening all at once and in a very specific way, and I don't see that. I don't know. I feel like they've failed every time they've tried to recapture that essence. I don't.
Maybe the new Leprechaun movie will recapture that.
Leprechaun in the hood.
I don't know, Dennis. What do you think?
I didn't hate the new Nightmare on Elm Street reboot, but I'm not a horror person, so I'm not the demographic they're going after. It actually starred Rooney Mara.
Yeah.
Rooney Mara before she was famous. So they're definitely going to remake it at some point or have a sequel because it's such a big franchise. Same with Friday the 13th.
Don?
Yeah, they always go back to these franchises eventually. Horror franchises are they're relatively cheap to produce. They draw the fans in. Certainly, the first weekend or two, they get enough people in to earn back that money. And I think eventually they'll be sitting around and they'll say, yeah, hey, we haven't done anything with Elm Street for a couple of years. Why don't we dig that back up again? Halloween 2 Halloween might come back again for all we know.
And you know what? Almost more than any other genre in film, I kind of feel like horror fans are the most loyal.
Yeah.
I find that horror fans are just the most loyal fans. So that's why this always a possibility to kind of revitalize this kind of stuff.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.